Hi, everybody. It's episode number 267 Tommy Maroon Sports Show right here on WCTV. We got to talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's get right into it. A lot of people are comparing them to the 2016 team, and why not? I mean, LeBron, Donovan Mitchell, Tristan Thompson still on the team. You got, of course, that famous starting five of Tristan Thompson, Kyrie Irving, LeBron, Kevin Love, J.R. Smith. Those guys made my childhood, I tell you. And, of course, you got guys like DeAndre Hunter, Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen today. And honestly, they're not doing bad. 44-10, 5.5 ahead of the Celtics for first place in the Eastern Conference. Just for comparison, the Celtics are closer to the Knicks than they are to the Cavs. 25-4 at home, 19-6 on the road, carrying a nice little 4-game winning streak. And winners of 8 of their last 10, 9-1 against their divisional teams. And they're yet to play in overtime. They're doing that good. Not to mention the fact that 4 of the Central Division teams are in the top 6, with the Bulls being number 10 in the East. I'm just saying Kenny Atkinson's only coach of the year, but J.B. Bickerstaff was not the problem in my opinion. I think the team just got banged up. But enough on that. More on the Cavs game recaps. First against the Wizards, 134-124. We'll get to the game that's on screen in just a bit. Donovan Mitchell, 33. Evan Mobley, 27. Jared Allen, 12 in the point total and rebound total. Jordan Poole went off, I tell you, for the Wizards. 45 points. And Rashawn Holmes, just like Jared Allen, 12 points, 12 rebounds. And the Wizards actually got off to an 8-point lead at one point. But wasn't enough. Cavs eventually overcame it and had one more turnover, actually, than those pesky Washington Wizards, who are sitting in dead last in the NBA. Cavs against the Timberwolves. Cavs won that one 128-107. Evan Mobley, 28 points, 10 rebounds. Jared Allen, 14 points, 13 rebounds. And DeAndre Hunter, who could possibly forget DeAndre Hunter, he made his Cleveland Cavaliers debut by scoring 12 points. But Anthony Edwards, mighty Anthony Edwards of the Timberwolves, who's really done a dandy this season, 44 points and going 8 threes. But the Timberwolves were not winning in the entirety of the game. And the Cavs had 10 more assists than Minnesota. In this game right here, Cavs against the Raptors, you see it. Of course, the Raptors had their old school uniforms and logos, which I just like to say they should bring back permanently, just like the Pistons, because for some odd reason everyone got lazy all of a sudden, decided to make it letters or just something generic. Back then they were cool, nowadays they're lazy. Oh well, it's still sports. Cavs win 131-108, where we saw Donovan Mitchell scored 21 points, and Evan Mobley 12 points, 15 boards, and Jared Allen 13 points, 10 rebounds. R.J. Barrett 27, Scotty Barnes 16 and 11 rebounds for Toronto. Cavs are up by 39 at their peak, and as you can tell right there during the game, they really got off to a strong start. And the Cavs have 4 more steals than the Raptors. With all that being said, I think now would be a good time to go to Tommy's picks because, well, high school girls basketball playoffs is underway. Oh my. First we're going to do Division 3 and Division 4. We'll do Divisions 1, 2, but there are no sectionals in Division 1 and Division 2. I kind of miss sectionals in Division 1 and Division 2. I honestly think they could combine both Division 1 and Division 2, make it Division 1, and then keep everything as is. But you know what? 7 divisions, that's what they have in football, so I'm not going to complain about that. I know a lot of folks don't like it, but you know what? 7 divisions, if that's what they have in football, they can sure as all anything have it in basketball as 2. But that's just me speaking. That is just me speaking. Padua will be at Revere. This is Divisions 3 and 4, by the way. Would do Division 1, 2, but I already mentioned that. Divisions 5, 6, 7. Can't do them because I don't know enough on them. I apologize. Walsh will be at Kenston. Maple Heights will be at North Olmsted. And Holborn will trounce Bedford, my goodness. Brush against Geneva. Gotta go with the Arcs. Will be South will be JFK. Cheney will be GCLC. The Cowboys, I think, will win it. Yep. And Madison will beat Garfield Heights. In Northeast 3, you got the undefeated Highland Hornets going up against the Harvey Red Raiders, the lowly Harvey Red Raiders. I got to check and see what Harvey's record is. But yeah, we're 22-0 for the first time in school history, doing everything right, cannot do anything wrong. And the Harvey Red Raiders are 9-14. Not shabby, but obviously a recipe for disaster. Lock of the week, Highland Hornets. Wake will beat Hayes, even though they'll probably be cannon fodder to the Highland Hornets. NDCL against Youngstown East. And then Copley. Copley's not bad. Copley's got 4 losses, if I'm not mistaken, this season. And if I check, they have 6 losses. I stand corrected. They're 16-6. My goodness. They lost to Norton. And they lost to Brecksville, too. Wow, they lost 2 more games after us. But they'll beat Hathaway Brown. I don't see why not. Division 3 Northeast 4 Lakeside will lose to out CVCA against Midview. I picked CVCA, mainly due in part that Midview has not been doing that well this season. Sitting at a 7-14 record. Oh boy. Only 2 teams are worse than them in the Southwestern Conference. But CVCA will win. An upset alert. Gilmore Academy, I think, can do it. We'll see if Gilmore Academy will do it. If I check their record, they're 10-12, but you never know. St. Vincent St. Mary's been on fire all season. Will beat Hawken. Bay will beat Howland. And Boardman will beat Roosevelt. Northeast 6 got all the home teams winning. Chardon will beat Aurora. Louisville over Worcester. Avon Lake over Garrett Morgan. So there is that. Now, Division 4. That's right, Division 4, because once again, 7 divisions. In Northeast 1, you got Elyria Catholic going up against St. Martin de Porres. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. I should be able to pronounce it correctly, but I don't know why I can't. 17-5, that's the Elyria Catholic Panthers. SMDP, the Lions, 4-15. So sounds like Elyria Catholic's going to win. Because they will. And then you have Lutheran West. I think they can do it. They usually have good basketball programs. They will beat Hubbard. Laurel will beat Buchtel. Trinity will beat Ravenna. Lakeview will beat Woodridge in Northeast 2. Crestwood against Geauga. And Cloverleaf will play, who do you call, Ursuline. But I don't know why. I don't think Cloverleaf has what it takes. I know they're not doing bad. They're 15-7, but Ursuline, they're not bad either. Actually, they're 6-15, so maybe they'll pull off an upset. Didn't realize that till now, but I'll stick with it because what the heck? If I got one wrong, I know which one it is now. Keystone will beat Beaumont. Perry will beat Coventry. Salem will beat Struthers. And West Branch will beat East Tech. In Northeast 4, you got the Streetsboro Rockets as one of the schools. Streetsboro Rockets, my goodness, 19-3. They are really good. And they will play Bard Early College, who's really bad, 5-10. Got to go with the Streetsboro Rockets, no doubt about that. Field will beat Orange. Northwest over Akron East. Holy Name against Buckeye, the Holy Name Green Wave. We'll see what they are up to this year. 9-12. But they got Buckeye. Buckeye, I believe, isn't doing that good either. But I think Holy Name will prevail with a win. Let me check the Buckeye Bucks. If it pulls up. They're 9-13. So this is anybody's game. I think that, who do you call them? Holy Name will prevail. VSD over Cano and an upset. Cleveland Central Catholic over Norton. Firelands will beat Edgewood. Springfield over McKinley. And Lawrenceville Heights over Glenville to close things down Division 4. Anyways, time for some high school boys basketball. Just like girls basketball, it's going to be 7 divisions. As you can tell, there's divisions 1 and 4 right there. It's going to be really congested, to say the least. We're talking about 11, 17, 21, 25, 28, 31, I think. 31 districts. That's a lot. Including St. Ignatius beating Berea Mid-Park. Now, Berea Mid-Park, for the record, they are high scoring. They are high flying. They do everything when it comes to getting buckets. They really go nuts, as they are only 13-6, but still, their lead guys got 22.7 points per game. Let me see the stats for 1 second. If I can see team stats. They are averaging an incredible 84.8 points per game. Dear God, that's nuts. But St. Ignatius will win. St. Ed's will beat Perrysburg. Jackson will beat Strongsville. Strongsville's not doing bad this season. Let me be the first to tell you that. Strongsville doing very good, actually. They are obviously going to win their first game, I believe, as they are 16-3 right now. And Brunswick, who won the GCC, they will beat Mentor, another GCC foe. And then Division II, Harding against North Olmsted. Now, Harding's already in it. Their team is to be determined. But North Olmsted is playing, I believe, Normandy, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check and see. North Olmsted 5-14. Actually, it's Hudson, I beg your pardon, who's 4-14. But regardless, they're probably going to get destroyed, the winner of that game, to Harding. Washington will beat Shaker Heights. I think Solon's got a ticket already to the district finals. They got Amherst Steel. But let me check those Solon comments regardless. They are 10-9, not bad. They got Riverside first round, actually. Riverside 14-6, but I think they could pull off an upset. You never know. Brecksville will beat Austintown Fitch because that'll be too easy for them. Who else is out there? You got North Royalton beating Eastlake, too easy. Stowe over Boardman, Hoover over Lakewood. Division III, Hoban. They are doing very good, but they lost to Nordonia, may I say, last week, or earlier this week, I believe, on a buzzer beater. They will beat Brush, however, and win the districts. Northeast 2, I think we can make it to the district finals, but the question is, can we beat mighty Garfield Heights? I pray the good Lord we can beat Garfield Heights. Garfield Heights is a tough school. Let me be the first to tell you that. Let me check them out. They are 16-2. They got Maple Heights tonight, Lakeside Saturday. Two very lowly teams, to say the least. Maple Heights 10-9, Lakeside 4 wins. So there is that. I think I have Lakeside oddly enough somewhere here. Anyways, Garfield Heights will win. Talmadge will beat St. Feast. St. Feast M's got a losing record, but they're highly ranked. I don't know why. I know they play a lot of tough schools, but Shaker Heights, I think, upset them earlier this week. But anyways, Cleveland Central Catholic over Bedford. Lutheran West will beat Westlake, and Louisville will beat Northwest. Streetsboro in Division IV, they will beat Glenville. Canfield will beat West Geauga. Buckdale, they play Bay, I see, at least in my opinion. Buckdale, 15-6, that's pretty darn good if you ask me. I think they can beat the Bay Rockets, but that's just me. Let me check them out for a second. Sorry about this, folks. They're 11-10 Bay, so not bad. Garfield Heights, I already mentioned, but Canfield will beat West Geauga. Buckdale will beat Bay, said that already. Warrensville Heights will beat Brookside, and DCL will beat Ursuline. And Lutheran East, they got Poland Seminary, in my opinion. Gotta go with Lutheran East. Canton Central Catholic will beat Keystone. Richmond Heights, now I tell you, Richmond Heights, they have really become a tough basketball school over the past couple of years. They did beat Eds a few years back. And they are 11-9. They got Eds tonight, actually. That's going to be a big game out in St. Ed's, the little gym of St. Ed's. But I think they're going to beat Garfield in the district finals. And Norwayne will beat South Range. Smithville will beat Independence. Kirtland, they probably got a lot of football guys. They'll beat Lake Center Christian. Grand Valley over Newton Falls. Last but not least, Columbiana over Youngstown Valley Christian. And then you have Willoughby Cornerstone Christian. They'll beat Western Reserve. And Warren JFK will beat Bristol. And last but not least, Christian will beat, who do you call him? Hillsdale. That's who. I couldn't see that for a second. I don't know why. But you know what I do know, folks? I do know that I have 11 minutes, under 12 minutes on my timer, which is plenty of time to unveil something new. Well, if you know me by now, you know I make songs, you know I make rap songs, and I have another rap song. Now, I don't know if you folks heard, but the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets won the Ohio Athletic Conference in women's basketball in the regular season. They keep on doing it. They keep on doing phenomenal. I ain't complaining, folks. I ain't complaining, as we are just going off and doing incredible. We cut down the net yesterday. We cut down the net. Oh my goodness, it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. So, to celebrate, I tried to pull up a song, but trying to pull up a song. Let me try to find it. There it is. Okay. This is going to be bad. Please cover your ears. Please shield your ears. Alrighty. Just need to test it out for a second. I don't know if you heard it or whatnot, but anyways. Yeah. You know what it is. Brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Every time we win big. Yeah. Screaming that stuff. Every time we win, it ain't enough. Repping my school from the great city of Berea. Brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow. We got seniors like Bella and freshmen like Garcia. Brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow. Brown unis, gold shirts. We got winning streaks that make the others hurt. Soon, as the game begins, make streak C. We'll beat them in the NCAC. Our teams go in 20 and they always see us on fire because of our show. And we got going big grand dance. Got others crying shame, you know we ain't finishing last. We're in the top 10 in the great poll. D3 hoops, we win once again. Got another winner on time. Whoops. AD Steve, he loves the Cubs. Coach Sherry in the 700 club. Yeah, you know what it is. Every time we win big. Yeah, screaming that stuff. Every time we win, it ain't enough. Repping my school from the great city of Berea. Brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow. We got seniors like Bella and freshmen like Garcia. Brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow. Got a call from Coach Hart, we're gonna win. Opponents going to confession for all they've sinned. There's Kaylee Rassler, a Yankees fan though, but I know man, she can make all her free throws. We're cutting down nets, and they made me do it too. Even though they do all the work, but hey, that's how they will do. We're gonna make home like Naylor, but we got someone in class, including Taylor. Yeah, you know what it is. Every time we win big. Yeah, screaming that stuff. Every time we win, it ain't enough. Repping my school from the great city of Berea. Brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow. We got seniors like Bella and freshmen like Garcia. Brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow. 5 seniors, including 5 juniors. The folks on the gram get good flicks from old Wilker. And this team looks unstoppable, super good in the neighborhood. They want to win with their stars, but we got better cards. Get wins on the road like we always shine. Miller time. I broadcast games on YouTube that's starring Ava. Yellow Jacks for real 23. That means Laura. Yeah. You know what it is. You know it by now. Yeah. You know what it is. And if you don't, you should by now. Repping my school from the great city of Berea. Brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow. We got seniors like Bella and freshmen like Garcia. Brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Every time we win big. Yeah. Screaming that stuff. Every time we win, it ain't enough. Repping my school from the great city of Berea. Brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow. We got seniors like Bella and freshmen like Garcia. Brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow, brown and yellow. I apologize for that, but I'm very confident in the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets. I think we are doing phenomenal. The whole point of that was because we just beat John Carroll, and we were on a 21-game winning streak, which is a school record. So to celebrate, I made yet another candidate for the worst rap song of all time. But I think the players are going to love it nonetheless. Oh boy, I always outdo myself. And when I say I outdo myself, it's never a good thing. But you know what? Don't celebrate me. Celebrate the women's basketball team. 21-game winning streak. Just doing grand. Just doing phenomenal. And I ain't complaining. No complaints whatsoever. And even so, I tweeted a little while back. Excuse me, folks. I need to pull it up. I pinned it on my WHBW account. If we win the OAC in women's basketball, I will write another rap song for the women's team. It's going to be epic, but first we have some work to do. Well, the work is not done yet because we got to win the OAC tournament, but we did win the OAC in the regular season. I thought, you know what, that's good enough. We're probably going to go 18-0 for the first time ever and undefeated in OAC play for the first time since 2000. Let that sink in. 16-0 in 2000 because there was no Hiram. They just left. And Wilmington was in the HCAC, if I'm not mistaken, rather than the OAC. Well, that's what it's going to look like. We might go 16-0 next year because of the fact that John Carroll's leaving the conference because I don't know why, but it is what it is. Anyways, we cut down the net yesterday. I was there. I cut some of the net too. I can't believe it. But you know what I also can't believe? You might be saying, well, Tommy, they have not clinched a ticket to the NCAA tournament yet. Well, let me reassure you, the 1985 Chicago Bears, when they did their Super Bowl shuffle back in 1985, let me pull it up. I'm not going to play it, of course, but they did the day after they lost to the, who do you call them, Miami Dolphins. They did it the day after they lost to Miami on Monday Night Football. So there was that. And who do you call them, Bears wanted to win the Super Bowl. That was their only loss of the regular season. And postseason, 15-1 that year. Of course, Chiefs almost won 15-1, but they lost to the Broncos and Bills. And, of course, the Eagles, which surprised me, Super Bowl champions. I know I'm wearing the wrong shirt, but it's got BW right there. And Baldwin Wallace right there. We're done for the day. I apologize for the inconvenient rap song. I apologize for butchering half the lyrics, but you know what? It is what it is. Goodbye, everybody.
You are watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.